Welcome to Faithful Hustle, the podcast for women who want to pursue big goals while staying anchored in God's purpose. I'm Peyton, and I believe that faith and hustle aren't opposites, they're partners. Each week, we'll talk business, leadership, or mindset through scripture and real life lessons learned from my mentors like Jesse Lee Ward. So grab your beverage of choice and your notebook, settle in, and let's build faithfully. Episode 32, y'all. Breaking agreement with fear. This is huge. This is a huge step, too. Fear only has power when you agree with it. I know a lot of people like to say that it says do not fear 365 times in the Bible, but actually it does not. I'm sorry. It only mentions it a little over 200 times. But we should not live in fear, for God gave us a spirit, not of fear, but of power and love and self control. Even I have had moments where fear felt so real, but I have learned that just because I feel it doesn't mean I have to follow through with it. We are all just humans, so we all probably have felt it before. I remember being a teenager and chasing fear because I wanted to watch every scary movie ever made. Fear speaks, but it doesn't get the final say. You get to choose what you agree with. And sometimes we just have to be careful and cautious, not fearful and afraid. There is a huge difference. So, what fear have you been agreeing with lately? How is it holding you back? And what would your life look like if it didn't have a voice? So, y'all know I like to give you something tactical that you can take and do this week. So, I would love for you all to write down one fear and replace it with truth. So, mine would probably be, I don't want to die alone. And for me to replace it with truth, I would write, I'm never going to die alone because God is always in me and with me. I'm never alone. And then take one action that fear has been stopping you from and declare, fear doesn't control me. Write it on a post it note if you have to and place it somewhere visible. Fear shrinks you, but faith stretches you. Well, I think that is it for today's episode. Thank you for spending time with me. Remember, it's not about how high you climb, it is about how faithfully you walk with Jesus along the way. If this episode encouraged you, share it with someone who could use it too. And until next time, stay faithful and keep hustling.